Find an arithmetic means between two numbers a and b and show that sum of n arithmetic means between a and b is equal to n times arithmetic mean between a and b. Let a1, a2, a3 and so on up to an be n arithmetic means between a and b. If a1, a2, a3 up to an are n arithmetic means between a and b, then by definition of arithmetic means, a and then a1, a2, a3 and so on up to an and then b are in arithmetic progression, because that's how we defined arithmetic means. If that is the case, then what is the first term of this arithmetic progression? The first term of this arithmetic progression is a. So the first term is a, and the number of terms, how many terms in total? There are n arithmetic means and then two terms, one on the left and one on the right. So the total number of terms becomes n plus 2. The last term, which is denoted by an for this arithmetic sequence, is b. We will find d by using the general formula for AP. By using an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d, which is general formula for arithmetic progression. So this is b equal to a plus n plus 2 minus 1 into d. So this way we will get the value for d. b minus a is equal to n plus 1 times d, and this will give us the value of d equal to b minus a over n plus 1. Now we will continue adding d to the previous term, and that way we will figure out what the arithmetic means are. a1 is equal to a plus d. By adding d to the first term, which is a, we'll get a1. So this is a plus b minus a over n plus 1. If we take LCM, this would be a times n plus 1 plus b minus a over n plus 1, and here upon simplification we'll have an plus a plus b minus a over n plus 1, can cancel plus a with minus a, and that way we'll have an plus b over n plus 1. So that is value of a1. Let us now add d to this and get the next term of the next value of the arithmetic mean, which is a2. So a2 would be equal to a1 plus d again. a1 is, we have just calculated, that is an plus b over n plus 1. an plus b over n plus 1 plus d, which is b minus a over n plus 1. We have n plus 1 as common LCM. So let's write this down. N plus 1, and here this is an plus b minus a. And this time if we take a common, this will be a times n minus 1 plus 2b. an plus 1. This is the value for a2. If you take a closer look on a1 and a2, there is a pattern. Every time we take the next value of arithmetic mean, their coefficient of a is decreasing from n. For a1, this was n. For a2, this is n minus 2. So for a3, it would be n minus 2, and as it will continue to decrease. But the coefficient of b is increasing. First time it was 1b, then it was 2b. For sure, for next a3, it's going to be 3b. And n plus 1 is repeating itself. Therefore, we are going to take advantage of this pattern and will write the value of a3. Without actual calculation, this will become a into n minus 2 plus 3b over n plus 1, and a4 would be equal to a into n minus 3 plus 4b over n plus 1, and this way we can continue. Now the interesting thing is, if the subscript here is 4, what is being subtracted is 3. If subscript is 3, what is being subtracted from n is 2. That is 1 less than subscript of a. But the coefficient of b is same as subscript of a. That is 3, 3 over there, 2, 2 over there, 4, 4 over there. So if we follow the same pattern and we write an, this would be a into n minus 1 less than n. What would be 1 less than n? That would be n minus 1 plus nb over n plus 1. So now we can simplify this, and this would be a into n minus n plus 1 plus nb over n plus 1, and minus n and plus n will cancel with each other, and the nth arithmetic mean will become equal to a plus n b over n plus 1. First part of the question has been answered, because in first part of the question we were required to find n arithmetic means, which we have. And now to answer second part of the question, we are going to show that sum of these n arithmetic means is equal to n times arithmetic mean between a and b. So let's first find out sum. Sum of n arithmetic means, sum of n arithmetic means between a and b is equal to a1 plus a2 plus a3 plus so on, and if that way we continue, the last term would be an, and the one just before this would be an minus 1. That way we can sum up all the n arithmetic means. Let us put values for a1. The first value for a1 is an plus b over n plus 1, and then value for a2, second arithmetic mean, that was a into n minus 1 plus 2b over n plus 1, and similarly if we continue, the last value for an we have calculated is a plus n b over n plus 1. N plus 1. And what would be the value of an minus 1? The value just before last term. That would be, so clearly if this was nb, then that would be nb minus 1 b. So the coefficient of b would be 1 less, and coefficient of a would be 1 more. So this would be a times 2 plus n minus 1 b over n plus 1, and so on. So this is how we can find the sum. And now if we combine the first term and the last term, so this is 1 and this is 1. We are going to combine both of these, then we'll take this and combine these. Let us just do that. So here, just for better understanding, I'm going to use brackets. So this is an plus b over n plus 1. And the last term is plus a plus nb over n plus 1. So let's make this as one term plus. The second term here is an minus 1 plus 2b over n plus 1 plus the second last term, that is 2a plus n minus 1 into b over n plus 1. That is because there were total number of terms was n, and we are combining 2 into 1. So now the total number of terms would be n by 2 terms. And if we simplify them, n plus 1 is common in both, so this would be n plus 1, and the numerators will be added. This would be an plus a plus b plus nb. Similarly, here this would be an minus a plus 2b plus 2a plus nb minus b over n plus 1 plus so on, and the total number of terms would be n by 2 terms. And now if we simplify this and take a common, this would be left n plus 1 times a, plus if we take b common, there would be n plus 1 times b over n plus 1. And similarly, this plus 2a and minus a will combine to give us plus a, so an plus a, plus similarly nb, and plus 2b and minus b will give us plus b again, and divided by n plus 1 plus how many terms? Plus there are n by 2 terms. And now if we have n plus 1 common, inside it is a plus b divided by n plus 1 plus this would be again n plus 1 times a plus n plus 1 times b over n plus 1, and the total number of terms is n by 2. Therefore, this would be n by 2 terms. And now if we cancel out, rather we'll cancel out in the next step, n plus 1 into a plus b by n plus 1, and plus if we take common n plus 1 times a plus b over n plus 1 plus so on, plus how many terms? N by 2 terms. And now we can see that we can cancel out this n plus 1 with this n plus 1. In every term will be left a plus b plus again a plus b plus so on. How many times? plus n by 2 times. So if we add, like if there was x plus x plus x, this would be 3x, right? So if there are n by 2 times a plus b, a plus b, a plus b, and we are adding them, the result would be n by 2 times a plus b, and which gives us n times a plus b over 2. But we know that arithmetic mean between a and b, arithmetic mean between a and b is equal to a plus b over 2. This means that this is n times arithmetic mean between a and b, and this is exactly what we needed to prove.